Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of the Father from the Point podcast featuring me, your co-host Faris, and my co-host
Hana Higa.
co-host Hana Higa. Why is your name like that?
Why is what? Use name.
Why you be like that?
Because Niga Higa from YouTube is dead. Ryan Higa has sunk to the bottom of the ocean, the Bermuda Triangle specifically. So Hana Higa.
I think he still makes videos. I'm obviously not as often, but I'm pretty sure he still makes some videos.
Well, if I'm not watching it doesn't matter. So
you know what? It's true. If we, the co-host of Father from the Point, do not watch your videos, do you even exist?
Do anybody even watch our videos?
Exactly. By proxy, do we exist?
No.
Welcome to a brand new episode of Internet Mysteries featuring me. We already did this gag in the last episode.
I don't have another name. It's just Hana Higa this episode.
Shit. Alright. So, what's going on with you?
What's going on with me?
What's
You talking about me?
What's the sweet deets?
Sweet
Baby
deets?
boy.
I'm a girl.
Oh, shit.
Because I got bobs and vagin. Please tell me you guys get the reference, okay? I've got bobs and vagin.
Please show Bob and Vagine. You will get
a single bob?
only single Bob, but 3 Vagine.
Me and never mind, I don't want to list other women in my life. I'd rather not.
Welcome to Breast Cancer Awareness. Welcome to Bob Awareness Month. Where did you know that women have Bob and Vagine? Because if you didn't,
It is actually, I'm not sure if it's the month or week, it is actually breast cancer awareness.
says who?
It says the people trying to organize events where we work with them wanting to host breast cancer related events. And
Cool.
you just said not breast cancer, but it's what? Bob awareness?
Bob Awareness. Bob Awareness Month.
Bob awareness
Because if
month.
you didn't know, now you know. Isn't it kind of weird that we have I get the whole point.
Off?
I wanna see me get cancelled immediately.
Oh, sure. I would love it.
Alright, so
That we can stop making these videos.
So here's my r/unpopular opinion, which is one of my favorite subreddits, by the way. Shout out to r/unpopular opinion. What's the point of all these awareness months?
To bring awareness.
Who doesn't know about breast cancer?
A lot of people.
Okay, so
I thought you were going to say name me 3. I'm going
Name-
to say start with you.
I know about Bob cancer. Okay, no, on a not say serious note, but what is the okay? So we have a video, right? And it gets 5 million views,
I wish.
and it's all about breast cancer awareness.
We can quit our
right?
jobs.
We
but
can
okay.
quit our jobs. We're officially YouTube
Verified.
stars.
Oh.
We're verified on everything. Dig, Reddit, 4chan. I'm gonna stop.
Oh, I don't know what the hell you just said starting with dick.
No, Dig, DIGG.
Oh.
If you know what Dig is, you are entitled to a veteran fucking discount.
What discount? We haven't sold much yet.
Shut up.
Okay, when we do, you are entitled to a discount.
No, okay, about breast cancer awareness and all these awareness months. So there is awareness, right?
Okay.
And then what? Breast cancer still happens.
Of course it still happens.
But
It's cancer.
now what's the point? Because there's breast cancer awareness concerts, breast cancer awareness videos, breast cancer awareness events, all that stuff.
I'm going to school you right here by telling you about the awareness, but I'd rather not.
Wouldn't the money that goes into all that shit just go into breast cancer I don't know, research or treatment?
Do you want to be schooled? If yes, I'm more than happy to impart some knowledge though.
Welcome to Father Primary School, where me, your co-host Faris, is going to get my ass
Whooped.
his.
Your ass is going
I-
to get Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg. No?
Well, you can call me a nun because
You are Sister Act.
insert Jesus here. I don't know.
No, to to a certain extent I do agree with you how a lot of these events heck, a lot of any kind of awareness that want to raise funds, the funds actually do as a portion of those funds raised do go into whatever is being raised for. But don't forget, it takes a lot of money to throw those events. So the funding for the event comes through the form of donation.
Could you just like send an email or something? It's
You
like,
could,
hey,
nobody read
we're
emails.
raising funds for
Yeah,
breast cancer.
and then Gmail
Well, not
marks
for
it
breast
as
cancer.
Gmail marks it as spam. So
we need your money to
See?
get cancer into as many breasts as possible.
huh?
What?
What did you just say?
Isn't that what breast cancer awareness means? Are we on the side of the cancer or against? I don't think I got the memo.
A bit of both, actually. You're not okay because let me just ask you a very quick question. What do you think happens to women who have breast cancer? What happens to their, according to you, titty?
We got a third one.
This is why I can't school him.
This is a bit, by the way.
This is
So for all you families out there with your bald heads and your mohawks,
I thought you were going to
calm
say
down.
bald head because of
You
breast
can-
cancer.
You can.
I'm
You
sorry,
single
I thought you were
titty
going to...
mohawk havers can just calm down. the can stop. I'm jashing. I'm joshing.
Jashin.
I'm gashing.
You're gashin, jashin,
I'm
joshin.
bruising for a cruising. Cruising for a bruising.
You're gone. He smoked something before we start this though.
No, I didn't. You have no proof. You have no evidence. You can speak to my lawyer. He's sitting right there.
That's a plushie.
You can talk to my second lawyer.
Of course you would
Right
pick
here.
a green one. Because you smoked weed. No, we really
fired.
don't. If anybody watching this has weed, sure, hit us up.
Email me your spliffs here at insert email here.
But okay, so what is your question with this awareness
So let's
programs?
start our first topic.
What the fuck is wrong with you? But yeah.
So breast cancer awareness month is a thing.
Mm.
And one thing about breast cancer awareness, not breast cancer. Let me be clear. Get it? Because I'm transparent.
What does that have to do with? Oh.
Don't worry, it's a post-edit joke. You'll find out later.
You're gonna finally erase yourself.
Yeah, that's the
It's
joke.
all about me.
So the thing about breast cancer awareness, right? And I want to be clear that I mean the breast cancer awareness. The emphasis is on the third word, awareness. In this day and age where the internet is huge and it is very clearly a thing, you wanna let people know about it, right?
Yeah.
So back then it used to be easy. You put that shit in newspaper, people buy newspapers, they read it there. They paid money for the newspapers, so they're gonna read every goddamn word. And then we have like radio and television, right? So you would have like talented radio hosts who would go on and talk about shit. They would talk about breast cancer awareness, I assume. This is way before our time. So they would talk about it. They would talk about like the how bad is it and what we can do as people to fight it, I guess. But now in this day and age, in our age of digital media marketing, we have a brand new method of conveying that message, of disseminating the information, as the professionals say it, and that is through the honest word and the absolute holy truth of the internet personality.
I was
Through-
wondering where you were going to build this up to.
Don't make me get my lawyer again.
Do it. Are you gonna?
I don't want to ruin the audio. You were on my side, you bastard. Alright.
No, I bought him. Feminism.
Damn it. So let me
To start the
let me
first
get out
thing-
the handy dandy tablet and
Handy dandy tablet. You're bringing
Handy
back
dandy
Blue's
tablet.
Clues.
Can I bring back what was ever gone?
He's there, by the way.
Damn it. He's representing me now.
What's his name? Steve.
Yes. Our childhood hero. So with internet personalities, they are just people. people have voices, so they need platforms to speak from. They have their soapboxes to stand on to speak their unholy words against the words of Christ.
You are really living up to the nun thing.
Shit. You can call me
Whoopi Goldberg,
Whoopi Goldberg
from Sister Act.
because I'm dismantling a church and using it to spit my own weird prophecies. So one of those platforms is social media. Not just those random websites that you go to.
You mean blogs?
Yahoo.com
Oh,
or Bing. Remember Bing? So one of those platforms is LinkedIn. Clearly we have Facebook, we have Twitter, which is now X for fuck's sake.
Instagram.
We have Instagram.
And
Follow
TikTok.
us on Instagram at father.co.
TikTok.
We also have TikTok. Follow us on TikTok at father.co.
Ew.
We also have YouTube.
YouTube.
We also have Spotify. We also have Spoofy.
What's the last one?
Spoofy.
What's that?
Spoofy. Well, our great audio listeners are listening in from
Oh.
Spoofy. We also have Amazon Podcasts. We also have,
Reddit. We don't. I mean,
Well, I mean,
don't.
technically,
I mean, it is kind of a social media thing. Reddit is where the cool people are at, by the way.
that's where the incels hang out.
Delinquents.
Just fucking useless. So yeah, so one of those places is Facebook for rich people, otherwise known as LinkedIn, which is what started as a good place for people to find jobs, to
Me.
find networks and communities to expand their professional bullshit,
Networking digitally, I guess.
their networking, their network capabilities to, yeah,
Yeah, and for
Um,
poor people to put up our resumes there in hopes we get employment.
to beg and plead to the capitalist overlords that be. Yeah, that's what LinkedIn is. So that we with that with that professional
You just sound
segue.
drunk as hell. I can't take
Shut
it.
up! Shut up! I'm a professional podcast host. Don't do this to me. So
That's
without we
great.
jump into our first segment,
Breast cancer. No,
Breast
okay.
Cancer Awareness Month, and also, is LinkedIn just rich people jerking each other off in public?
Is LinkedIn rich
Let me answer the question
people-
right from the get go.
Wait.
Yes.
Then why am I a co-host? Bye guys. Thanks. It's been a wonderful 20 what number episode?
Yes.
Yeah. Episodes. No, but is LinkedIn rich people jerking each other off in public?
Yes, that was verbatim. Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen
There
it.
you have it.
I've seen it.
So the common thing with a lot of LinkedIn people, like for users like you and me, we have been
The employee
we-
and
not even employee, like
Job
aspiring
seeker? Oh.
employee,
aspiring employee, job seekers
job
basically.
seekers.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the government friendly term for the rest of us.
Broke.
We go there, we create an account obviously, but that's really just to post our resume, our experience, our skill sets, and you know, we tell potential employers and tell them, hey, this is my skill set. I want to join a company. You know, how about it? Hit me up,
hire
ASL.
me, please hire us.
So
Please.
with that is I would have thought is the main reason for LinkedIn. That's what made it like unique.
It's a friendly, more engaging job platform.
Yeah, it gives it a bit more of a face. You know, like that the employers have their own profiles that we can look at.
Yeah.
And whoever is in that company,
yeah.
like they put it on their profile, and if we want, we can message them, we can network with them and ask, hey man, what's up? Send nudes. But if you so choose, I don't do that.
Are you employed?
So we're going to our next segment. So, but the problem with LinkedIn that is that over time, especially recently, it has kind of, well, according to the platform, it has evolved. According to many others, it has devolved into just, it is basically just another version of Facebook. It's just Facebook, but with resume capabilities.
But that's the thing. Okay, so if you used Facebook, I mean, for your case, you don't really use it now.
I did about like, what, 20,000 years ago?
Ah, the caveman. I mean, that was way before that. But like for Facebook, you know, I mean, Facebook was all the predecessor of like Instagram and all of that, right? So
Yeah.
the way you do it functions the same. You post a thing, your friends or whoever that's following you comments and whatever not. But for LinkedIn, usually I mean, people do post like certain job achievements and like, hey, I've become like a certain event. If you work in the events industry, you could post your events that you have held. You like another person's post and things like that. But I agree with you with the jerking each other off, because you do have a lot of, might I add, not just like manager to manager. I'm talking CEOs to CEOs.
Yeah.
Just wanking
Yeah.
each other off, and it's not just a jerk off, in my opinion. It's a full on masturbation. They just wank themselves off on LinkedIn.
And it's like, it's one thing to like see it like happen, but some of these, like, they go into like crazy detail. Like, some of them are concerning. Like, they are straight up exploiting employees, and they're bragging about it.
Speaking
in
of that,
the-
I have to butt in and say, for any of you wanting who are seeking for employment, and you want to find out about a company, don't go to LinkedIn and read them up. Go to Glassdoor.
We need Glassdoor.
I'm just trying to put it out there for people to just know what you're getting yourselves into. Glassdoor.
For our audience that isn't familiar with Glassdoor, because Singapore is like, there is a Glassdoor, like there is a site, and there is a Singapore like sub site for it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's not as popular as places in like UK and the US.
Yeah.
So for our audience, what is Glassdoor?
It's basically for when you have an employment with a company, and let's say you can still be employed with them, or you could have left the company. It's basically you leaving reviews, and more than not, these are genuine employees. And I have been in companies, and when the time has come and I left, I've been asked by the CEOs, might I add, of companies to, do you mind just leaving something good about the company? And I'm like, sure, my time wasn't that bad. Of course, there's pros and cons. And I go to Glassdoor only to see like, hey, there were other people before me who were employed, who left on their own accord, who were fired for whatever reasons. But I kid you not, out of 10 reviews you read, 8 of them are brutally negative, and it's so fun.
Honest. They're brutally honest.
Yeah, honest. But the thing is that it puts the company in, of course, a negative light, and that's why sometimes employers want, could you just put something good so like your shit is boosted up. So it could be a company you guys are currently working at, or you may seek employment with that company. You can find them on, I don't know, Workforce Singapore, JobStreet, JobsDB, and all the other things. LinkedIn is maybe a platform where you put up a resume, but if you truly, and if you have, that means if you get employed without having any connections in the company, you don't know anybody who has worked there.
Which is common.
It's
I
common,
think,
no, but some of them is like, oh, my friend, a cousin, or something.
I've seen
Yeah.
a lot of like, they were like, I remember seeing this TikTok video. There was like, if this is how you're applying to jobs on LinkedIn, you're a fucking idiot. And it goes on for about 3 minutes, just calling you, just berating you. But after the 3 minutes, it tells like, well, here's how you're supposed to do it. You go to the company you want to join. You see their network, who's employed there currently.
Yeah.
You find someone, like you scour over the dozen or the 100 or so like employees that they have. You find someone, anyone that has like the tiniest link
Mutual
to you.
connection kind
It
of
can be a
thing.
mutual connection, or you went to the same school, or you happen to have worked in the same company, not even
Y'all
the same
have,
department.
sometimes if y'all have, for LinkedIn, they have that, they call it like first, second, or third connections.
Yeah, that shit.
Like,
And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like you find those people, no matter how like irrelevant the thing is. At the point is, you want to have one connection for you to drop a message. So well, let's say one, but then they immediately tell you like, well, find 20, and then you just drop messages to all of them.
And your
But-
entire company is like the 20 packs.
Pretty much. And
Yeah.
the whole idea is that you want like one of these people to like reply to you, and then you tell them that, well, I have experience in blah blah blah, and I want to do XYZ at ABC. And then because from there, it's not SMCs, you know, like in Singapore, they're not the small companies. We're talking
It's usually the big ones,
like bigger companies.
MNCs,
So because what they want you to do, the goal of doing this bullshit is that it gives incentive for this person to give you a referral, which then gives you a higher chance of getting employed. Because if you, for apparently
Your
some
own form of
MNCs,
nepotism.
in a way, but it's more of just like you know, like I scratch your back, you scratch mine. So it's for a lot of companies apparently, if you like refer someone into the company, you get like a monetary bonus.
Oh.
That's what this TikTok said. Mind you, it had a track media track playing under it. So this was some niche ass shit. Do I know anyone who has done exactly that? No, of course not. Have I done it? Too lazy. But the main point is that it is bizarre that we have to jump through so many hoops just to get a little bit
Of a boost.
like a little bit of a boost.
If you're a nobody. Yeah.
And it's like, why? When did we enter this world that like clearly it's a symbiotic relationship? The big words are coming out, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he's
this
quoting
is an educational
Spider-Man.
part.
You're quoting Venom straight up. It's like, come on, bro. Symbiote, Venom. Hey, can you do the Venom voice?
Hey, it's me, Venom.
It's not
Sup?
even your
Hey, it's
octave
me.
never even drop a bit like the I am Venom shit. You just went, hey man, it's me, Venom.
Hey, I'm Venom. I'm walking here. I'm from New York, baby.
New York.
I'm from New York. I'm walking here. Can I get a bigger neck of G's? Can I get a bigger neck of bacon? Can I get a fucking...
You
what is
ruined it for yourself, man.
Hey, welcome to the Father from the Point podcast, where we talk about cultural racism and employment.
They go hand in hand,
can
though,
you
they
be
do.
racist and also get a job? By being racist. Step 1, get an interview, which in of itself is a 35-step program. Get into that a whole other thing.
Step
but when
2.
you get into when you get into the interview, that's when you get step 2. What's step 2?
Be a minority.
Be a minority. Be a minority. All right. That's the first thing. That should have been step 1.
Yeah.
But if you aren't a minority,
You shouldn't be.
let's
You
just-
shouldn't try to be a minority.
Let's just say makeup exists. All right. That has never been a problem.
You are telling
ever.
them to go in blackface.
Or brown face.
Nah, it's Singapore, yeah.
In Singapore, so you can't go yellow face. So that's step this many.
You should do yellow face should you want to get a job as a majority, though. You heard that from me, guys. You heard that from me.
We at Farther From the Point, we are equal opportunity racists. That means we're just
Racist.
racist.
We're just racist. Nah.
So then step 4, you get into the interview.
I'm surprised you're still counting.
First thing you want to do to like whoever you're interviewing with.
Take your pants
or-
down, defecate. Prove a point.
That's not yet. That's another program. You're confusing it with another one. That's another one. That one's to assert dominance. That one's if you're only if
You
you're a
got the
Sigma
job.
male.
Oh.
That's how you confirm you get a job. But in this one, like when you want to play the racist card, step into the door, see the employer, like who is usually like a manager or a director, or for certain small companies, it's straight up the CEO, right? Normal. Usually,
For larger companies, you don't even see them. You see the HR department.
or that, you know, whoever you interview with, right?
Okay.
The first thing you want to do is walk in, smile. Always smile, because you want to have that first good impression, right? That's important. That is key, because then when you smile, that invites this person, that tells this person that you are approachable, just like that. See, just like that. You are approachable. You are a decent human being. You earned your right to interview with them, right? You earned that right. That's important. That's key. Okay. So once you have established that trust with this employer, we go to step 5, and this is where the kisser is. Usually in a lot of professional situations, this is I want to say 95% of the time. Some places is a bit different, so you may have to kind of modify the approach a little bit. But step 5, more often than not, 95% of the time, this employer, goes in for a handshake. This is where the kisser is. You just take a step back, a huge step back. You hands in the air, go whoa! You cannot do that. That is against my culture. You can't do that. And then that person is gonna be like shocked, obviously, right? Because like I've shaken hands with hundreds of people, if not thousands. So many people I've shaken hands with. Why is this a problem? So then that person will ask, and this is where, ladies and gentlemen, the checkmate comes in. I don't play chess, so take that with a grain of salt. That person will ask you, oh, I'm sorry, what culture are you from? When they ask that question, you have won. You have turned into the Sigma male. You have the right there and then, to ask to be his boss. Or her boss. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And when you get that person's job, you send me half your salary because I got you a job. Welcome to the Father Human Resource Department, where if you work for us, you gotta like buy us coffee and shit, but that's out of your salary.
I've not spoken for the last 2 minutes listening to you.
Because that's how you get this job.
Just talk shit. Fuck you.
How do you think we got married?
It's okay. This has been nice. This will be the last episode I'll be in. You talk to yourself, man. Next episode.
I am holding.
Wait, who's taking my job then?
I'm holding auditions to be a father co-host.
Straight
please
up.
email me.
Oh,
There goes the lawyer.
this is the second time we hang shit. It's always me who's hitting
You
it.
gotta stop hanging shit.
That was cute. Wait, so my job is open, like it's vacant?
Yes.
Oh,
You.
never have I been happier.
Please give me like a 5-star review on Glassdoor.
A -1.
I've heard. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
So it
but-
became Chinese. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what.
Your eyes just closed to, oh my god, guys, that's how you get a natural racist employer.
No, let's just be an employer in Singapore, then you automatically get a racist card.
True. I've worked in a company where the majority were the minorities, and people of Chinese race felt like a minority in that company, and I'm like,
It's like a bait and switch. It's like a nice vacation. For
it was a
regular
nice
life.
it was a nice thing, because there were of course like Chinese people in that particular company, but like it wasn't as many as compared to like other races. I'm talking Malays, Indians, and not just like Tamil speaking Indians, or whatever the hell you speak and where you come
Whatever
from.
curry language they speak.
Yeah. So like fish curry, chicken curry, mutton curry, and I'm taking orders from the restaurant. But basically, it could be that. But when the majority had the audacity to like complain, like, oh my god, why, like, blah. The worst part is most of us, honestly, all the
It's-
time we still conversed in English, but because they felt like culturally not connected, they felt outcasted. And I'm like, fuck you, man. Fuck all of you.
I honestly thought that was such a bizarre thing, because you have told me about it. I know exactly what place you're talking about. We're not gonna name them, obviously.
no.
but
Check them on Glassdoor.
It's weird. You
Let's
know,
drop a link.
you find that link in the thingy below. It was weird. It's always been weird to me every time I hear that, like, from, let's be honest, like the Chinese like race, right,
Mm-hmm.
who work or go to anywhere where they aren't the majority,
Yeah.
and then they always have to bring it up.
But the rest of us have always just been in that scenario. None of us
Yeah,
complain.
No, because like we know that.
That's
But
what's
it's-
called growing up
it's
minority.
Weird. It's weird because like it's places where it's not like it's a place where you go home to after you work or you done whatever shit you're doing. So in essence, like you take like public transport home,
Okay.
and like they for that while that they're in the office or wherever, they have that mentality. It's like, why am I like this? Like why is it so weird? I'm the only Chinese person here, and all this and all that, and all these fucking nasi lemak eaters, all these
Laksa,
all these
mee
one
rebus.
corner fuckers, all these
you were just straight
cow
up-
herders.
Literally, now you finally shit on Indians. I was like wondering where you're just going on with Malays.
It's like the stereotypes have to come in first. All the relax one corner, they go somewhere.
I'm so glad
all the
you-
cigarette break
I'm
owners.
so glad you didn't go with drug dealers, but alright. But
I didn't even think of it.
stereotype, I mean, I'm just like, if you're playing, you legit said like the Tamil languages, any other people who speak any other Indian language were just like, what, curry speakers? His words, not
All
mine.
these fucking, when I grow up, I want to be a army and I want to kill India and save Pakistan.
What? That's great.
Wow, great! Fucking love that video so much.
You bring back up
but
that
like,
meme.
But like those people, like they have that thinking for a good few hours, and then they get into a train that is like everyone is Chinese, and there's like one Malay asshole who's leaning on the glass because obviously they find the one place to lean in the entire fucking train.
Oh, I think
They are
I say
there.
corner, but okay.
It's not entirely wrong.
Yeah.
It's not technically a corner, but a Malay will know that. But then when they're in that situation, they're like, this is fine. This is normal to me.
No, to me that is not normal. For me, hear me out. If you're an Indian, specifically on a bus, okay, and you just sit on a, like, buses, not the last seat, any two-seater, you be jolly well very comfortable majority, like a good 3/4 of your ride, because no one's going to sit beside you.
Fucking no one. It's like probably just another Indian.
True. And sometimes not even them. So because like when that happens,
It's like the gentrified Malays and Indians. Like they also won't sit next to you.
yeah, and to me, how I always of course growing up you get a bit
The
affected.
fucking American school shits.
Yeah, and now it's just like, you know what? I'm gonna enjoy it.
Fuck it, free seat.
Yeah, and I'm like, if
Got
I'm
space to put
carrying
my bag and
extra
shit.
stuff, yeah, put my bag, because I can be going on a bus, having my bag on my lap, that entire seat is empty. I know I'm not gonna get somebody sitting beside me until like what 2 stops till I'm alighting, and I'm like, oh.
And then okay, that's when you're like, well, no one said to me before, you just had to sit here now. Like
Yeah.
the next stop is my stop, you asshole.
But I
Now you
don't
gotta
know.
like just do the stupid shuffle.
That scooch.
Like the little scooch. If like they are smart, or if there's space, they would like just get off the seat and let you go. But most of the time they'll do the stupid like leg thing. Or like they won't actually give you space. They're gonna just scoot their knees over to one side.
Yeah, and you have to learn that over time you learn how to just shove through it.
You have to.
Get them to make that a perfect sound called like this. That shit.
I thought you were gonna burp into the mic.
Oh no, like this, that. It's like a goddamn lizard
It's
sound.
the when you type it on your WhatsApp, it's like TSK,
Yeah, they gotta do that sound.
the lizard noise.
And like you can't hear it because now technology, so you probably invested in AirPods. So either way you drown them out.
Some cheap ass earphones.
The AirPods aren't cheap.
Oh, I mean like any earphones.
Oh yes, any other things. Yes, you can't hear them.
Because
So
like
just
any
got used to
earphone,
it.
just blast it up. You can't hear anything. Like, it's not even noise cancelling. It's just noise.
It's fantastic noise. But yeah, but I have a question though, to just link it back, not to LinkedIn though, but like
Well, link it back.
to LinkedIn. Off camera? No, I'm kidding.
Uh,
Why? Oh, you can make all that sexual jokes, and now I'm married, I can't even make one. I'm already getting replaced by the next episode.
yeah.
And you're going on Glassdoor. Is our company registered? No, right?
That,
You should get our company registered though. It's like
it's on
$1.
It's on my schedule. It costs money to be registered on Glassdoor.
No. On Accra.
Oh.
The business, $1.
Oh,
It used to
okay.
be $1, now I'm not sure. But like, yeah, $1 to just get a company registered.
I think it was free. at
We
one
should get
point.
the name, yeah.
Should.
Father.
Hey, if you're watching and you didn't think about it, don't take our name, please.
Because he's not gonna do it.
I'm-
Unless I remind him. Or unless I just do it myself. Probably the second one, yeah.
You're rehired.
There's-
That's the kind of initiative
I don't
I'm
want
looking.
because you won't let me talk.
The-
We can do a mini handshake. Pinkies out because
There we go.
we are British. But we do all the accent. I do one British accent and it gets piss you off.
I don't like this attitude. You're refired.
Alright.
Wait.
And then you're just stuck doing all this alone. Like you, as if he doesn't already do all this alone. Yay.
I show tenacity. I show initiative.
Oh my god, you should use this portion. Okay, I'm gonna give you a moment to just give all the qualities for you. Then you just cut that part, use it as your next employment audition. Video audition.
I have a huge penis.
Yes. Next fight.
What are you talking about?
Very fine. No, it's like you were like, I have tenacity. I'm hardworking.
I'm hard.
I am 20 kilos. He's horny. You look at an employer day in the eye, like, why? Like, they ask you, why should I hire you? You just look at them, I'm horny, and then just don't break eye contact.
You just look them day in the eye. You just tell them, what are your best qualities? I can smell you.
What do you mean?
I smell you since on the bus on the way here.
That's how you know your employer has no car,
You sure them for not having a car.
and neither do we. But like,
They don't know that. We still have the upper hand.
we have the upper hand for not having anything on our legs. But okay, as in like the pedal area part. That was a bad one. I'm fired again. I resign. I retire.
Can I fire someone who's already fired?
Can, just for the fun of it.
Well, you'll be the first.
I know. I've been this is like the third time I'm getting fired in a span of.
Well, I need to have a private chat on the outside.
Nice.
We gotta take 5.
Oh, trust me, after that private chat, I'll be rehired as CEO. Will you end the episode?
Hi, thanks for watching PowerPoint. Here's my lawyer.
They just saw a thing fly.
Good.
It looks like
If you can
a little
figure out what
shit.
it was,
It looks like a little turd. Just woo. Oh, you're talking about defecating. That's why you threw a little turd. Not bad. Not bad.
speaking of defecate, we should segue into our next topic. Because who else shovels shit more into your social media feeds
Good. That's a good one.
then
Say the word.
Then-
You know you want to say the word.
then I gotta consult the.
It's the opposite of out. And it's not a cough. It has something to do with your
It's the
nose.
opposite of out. It
That's the
was
first word.
Wuhan, and
The last word is just ers at the back.
there's
Like
a-
Mercedes. The ers.
There's a joke in there somewhere, but we're going to our next
Just
segment.
say it.
What is an influencer?
Who is an influencer?
Why is an influencer?
How to become an influencer?
All right, step number 1. on
No,
how to
I
become
don't
an
want your
influencer.
5 step. It then it gives me to keep quiet for next 5 minutes because the influencer process will be longer than an employment
It's
process.
true. That one's a 42-step process.
Does defecate fall in there?
That one's step number 16.
It is my birthday. Don't do that.
Step number 17.
Nice.
Nice.
Step number 16 lifts up the toilet seat. Oh wait, no, you defecate on the floor.
So what do you
So
think
what?
about influencers? Okay, you know what? Before that, what do you define as an influencer?
I don't know, someone who has the ability to influence people. Okay, in my defense, okay,
It's like anyone who's pink.
yeah, they can influence me. But like, okay, to me, honestly, the word influencer, it is in the word itself. It's someone who has the ability to influence. So to me, influencer could be somebody of a high power, authority.
God?
No,
God
not
is an influencer?
probably the biggest one. Jesus, J-Man Christ is right up there.
See, now I believe if God is a woman.
You believe God is one. But okay.
She also sells like makeup.
Oh. But no, but like yeah, so someone more of power, authority, and to me an influencer, there is so many aspects. If you are a very big singer, you can be influencer. You got like, I don't know, a Taylor Swift, if you ask me, Rihanna, if you ask me. I know she stopped making music.
Drake.
Beyonce, we don't talk about the asshole.
He sells
But-
clown shoes.
Yeah, he's just regular shoes. He sells it back on Carousel. But
Man, Drake the kind of guy.
big clown.
My favorite like of that joke, that meme is the man, Drake the kind of guy Drake the kind of guy who whenever he smells pie, he closes his eyes and starts floating there and starts following where the smell is.
But I
It
know,
is
I
my
know.
favorite one.
It's
There's
you
so
have
many.
said that so many times to me
It's
though.
so
but
funny to me. It is the best.
it's okay, fine. If you want to consider Drake could be an influencer, but to me it's okay. So that is like singers kind. If you're talking to me about a political figure, that can be an influencer. If you're telling me about what do you call an activist, if you mention the name like Martin Luther King, to me he is an influencer. He managed to influence people, didn't he? But that is how I see, like, an influencer truly has the power to influence people. But in this day and time, anybody who is good looking can fall in the category of being an influencer. I'm not saying all influencers are deemed as socially acceptable, good looking kind of thing, but a good 95% of them are. You're a gym rat, you become a fitness influencer.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, you can
There
do
was
like
a-
good
there was
makeup
a-
influencer.
There was a brief period in my life where I did go to the gym a lot, and I was basically I was in a place where I trained a lot and I looked like it, right? So
Okay.
like a lot, like I had a physique that a lot of guys like aspired to get, and for me it just I
Humble
knew
brag much, but alright.
basically, but it was like the point is like there were a lot of guys that were like they were asking like how I did it, and because I was kind of into fitness, but in the like the scientific approach,
The
where-
health thing more than anything. Yeah.
like because it's like this there was this thing called the swimmers mentality, where a lot of people they train to swim because they want to look like swimmers, but in reality a lot of swimmers like they swim because they look like swimmers. So it's like for me at the
Oh,
time
okay,
I was
okay.
kind of built that way, and it's like I didn't want to just tell that, well, my genes made me look like this. What do you want me to do? Like splice your DNA, make you look like a fucking turtle?
Honestly, if you're talking about that, it's like certain races genetically have certain like body parts. I'm not talking about privates
Did
here.
you know that?
I'm talking about like calves.
Did you know that, like otters?
You threw that one away.
Did you know that otters? I don't know. Do you know that otters have penises that are like corkscrewed?
Good. The female otters was having a fantastic time.
Yeah,
Good on them.
the female otter vagina looks like a wine cork. But that's an alcohol joke for all of you. The joke
To
is
all the halal
because,
viewers.
because they have it goes into the corkscrew that comes out.
Don't talk about otters like that, you nasty shit. But yeah, so to me it's like genetically I get what you're trying to say. Like I hate that Gen Z reference come to mind is the whole I'm built different. That Gen Z thing comes to mind. Because I've heard it so many times, like in the past week itself.
Do you see that guy? It's that guy who's like on TikTok or something, and he like puts an egg in his
Oh,
bicep.
then he cracks,
Then
right?
he cracks it with his bicep.
And then a female that doesn't work out that has like regular arms.
This like skinny
She just, like-
little girl just like,
it also works.
and then it's like, guess I'm built different.
Built different. Yeah, but to me, I get what you're trying to say, but do you see where I'm coming from? Like, you could be somebody who is...
Stupid.
You could have been a niche in, like, for example, to use you a very... To quote you an example, Michael Jordan, for example, he started, of course, as everybody know, like one of like when you talk about NBA, Michael Jordan's name will definitely come up. He's known to be one of the world's greatest basketball players of his time, of course.
Yeah.
Even like comparing stats then and now, like okay, he actually like if he was in his prime now, he would still trash a lot of like science and all that says that. But okay, fine. Michael Jordan was known as a basketballer. He was one of the best, but he was a basketballer. And then of course eventually like the whole Space Jam movie thing, endorsements come in, and then eventually you become a brand ambassador. Term used, brand ambassador.
That was not the way I thought it was going at all.
No, but that's what I'm trying to link it to.
I'm
Michael
glad that
Jordan.
we got a Space Jam reference in there.
It's like Michael
Fuck
Jordan,
yeah, Space Jam.
brand ambassador. As an athlete, you ventured into like I'm not sure if that was the only movie. I hope to dear God there was. Oh no, there's another movie, Be Like Mike. There was a Be Like Mike, yeah. So even let's say if there's more, the acting thing was like for a bit, and whenever he endorsed brands, for example, let's say it's a sports related thing, Air Jordans, for
He
example.
played golf for a while.
That we don't talk about that part, but like
I will never
Air
forget
Jordans was like Michael Jordan. Even the damn logo was how he looked when he dunked.
Well, I mean,
The ball.
he did kind of create the shoe.
But that's the thing.
There's a movie about it now.
I know, but the thing is, do you call Michael Jordan an influencer? In this day and time, it just seems that anybody who is popular enough is an influencer. And these influencers is like, yes, you have the ability to influence people. Do you really though? How many people view their videos, and don't forget, there are so many, I wouldn't even call it celebrity event kind of things. Because if I'm telling you like there's a screening in Cannes, who are the people invited to there? Majority are actors, actress, maybe some singers or something. Maybe they sing in a soundtrack. But nowadays,
It's
you
like,
have
like
the
people like who have some sort of actual like real influence in the industry.
In that industry, you have directors, you have producers, you have like all those people. I kid you not. What is that thing that is every year? The Met Gala. The Met Gala is such a niche fashion thing that Anna Wintour, if I'm not wrong, does it every year, and of course celebrities are invited. The last couple of ones, do you know how many influencers were invited for that? Because that has become a new norm where influencers are deemed as celebrities. But the thing is, okay, if you're you just answer me and your purview. If you're an actor, what do? Act in movies, right? What else do you do if you're an actor?
I mean, for me, the way I see actors, like people who train in the art of acting, like screen or stage, it's more than just like acting out a character. It's like it's you have to low key, honestly, I think, not low key the character, but
It's a new season.
Fucking watch Disney Plus.
That was a good show though. That was I really enjoyed.
I heard
Loki.
bad things about the second season. Unfortunately, so I'm
This is
scared
the
to
third
watch
one
it.
though.
Second season of Loki.
There was only one. There was two, right?
There's only one season.
Oh, then I like
Yeah.
season 1, I guess. I can't remember.
So,
Okay, yes.
So
yeah.
I guess like okay, you know what? Maybe we don't put it into things like like an established character, right? It's not
Okay.
like there are biographies, biopics.
Sure.
And like I guess in the case of the MCU, like these are established characters that an actor is playing.
Fine.
But like even like for those, it's not as easy as like reading books about this person or watching other movies as this person. There's this one interview I remember watching where it was like say for example I am the main actor who plays Albert Einstein in Albert Einstein's like biopic. It is a
Okay.
movie about Albert Einstein.
You play Albert Einstein.
I play Albert
alright.
Einstein.
Alright.
So when you go into acting acting as this guy, as this person, it's not just researching who this person is. You have to research why this person is. So I honestly think other than like acting and like all the technical aspect of acting, there's also like this psychological part
And
of it.
the training that goes behind it.
Yeah, no, not even that. Like, excluding it, because like, if Albert Einstein did something, he just did it. Like, if he was making a speech about the theory of relativity, for example, and he said a certain line a certain way, to him it was just that.
It was just how he said it.
It was just how he said it.
Yeah.
But if you're acting as him and you are doing that part, you're doing that
You're
speech,
gonna make it come across that way.
Oh no, you have to understand, not just do it the same way, because that's like surface level. The thing about, I think it was Jamie Foxx who said it.
Okay. Django.
Not Django. He played famous black musician. The blind one. Louis Armstrong? Is that the astronaut? I honestly forgot. But the point is that what he said, I believe it was Jamie Foxx. He said it as you don't just research how they did it. You have to understand why they did it.
Yeah.
So if there was a biopic about like us, for example, like the way we do this podcast, we're just doing it. We don't pay second attention. Like whatever we say, we just verbally fucking regurgitate. But if someone plays us, they have to get into our minds and understand why we said it. Why are we making this podcast the way it is?
Yeah.
Because then for them to properly recreate what we did, they have to get into our heads. So when for us this is second nature, but they have to get into our heads and find out why.
Do you just see how much time you spent on explaining to me what goes even into acting, and I'm just asking you to list me an actor? Like, that's how much thought you have, because for example, I'm just using actors as an example. Like, that is how much, and whatever you share, whatever he has shared so far is just like that. There's so much more.
It's like a drop in the ocean when
Right?
it comes to like
So
these kinds of
that
things.
is what I'm trying to ask you, because when you said like influencers and stuff, to me it's like, okay, but what do you do as an influencer? If you are telling me, okay, if you're a YouTuber and you got a very good internet presence, fine. If you're invited to an event to be the host, I get it, because sometimes you have that presence.
If you're a person who creates things, like you create like those motherfuckers online who are goddamn documentarians. I'm talking people like Defunctland, who does like the most in-depth research on like the most asinine things. Is like one of my favorite videos from Defunctland is just where the Disney Channel theme came from. It is an hour and a half
that was the one you told
long.
me about. Yep.
And it is like, it blew my mind, and he has it on YouTube for free. Like video essays, I think, are a new, and I wouldn't call it new, but they are certainly like on the uptrend now
yeah.
with like YouTube, like video essays. The Fankline is one of them. There was a lot that I love, but I just can't
No,
remember
but you
who they
see,
are.
like, to me, like, if they are invited
those-
for an event, or if you're a you're a YouTuber, or you are
I
a
think the term now
upcoming
is just content creator.
content
It's like a
creator,
blanket term
but
now.
your content, that is my problem also. You're a content creator,
Not
and
wrong.
you're literally invited to the Met Gala to help with a segment of the hosting because you do content creation. I get it, because you know what, you know how it is like to be in front of the camera, you know how to ask engaging questions. You're practically like, for example, people like Ellen, Oprah, when they had their live shows, you're just doing it digitally online. So now you're just doing it in a very big scale for like the world to see. That's not my question or concern, be it Singapore or even a global level. You are being invited to the Met Gala because you're an influencer as a guest. You are walking alongside, for example, people like, I'm just dropping, I don't even know, Blake Lively, an actress, Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Gosling. These are all
Chadwick
actors.
Boseman.
Chadwick Boseman, R.I.P. But you see, you get my point. You are invited as a guest,
Like you're
just
rubbing-
like what they are being invited.
You're rubbing shoulders with like real like titans of the industry.
And you're not there to like, you see, like, if a journalist is on a scene, the journalist has a job. If you're a host, or if you're a award, you know something, even award presenters sometimes need to have a certain caliber of where they are
for
in the
sure.
industry. No, there are content creators right now in this day and time giving
And
out
it
music
has-
awards.
It has bear the brunt of it. I mean, not to throw him under the bus, but like
Who are we talking about?
I mean, he's kind of irrelevant now. Like the internet has kind of just, his time in the spotlight has passed. But like way back, the Fortnite streamer Ninja,
oh, I have no. I
yeah,
don't do-
no one cares anymore.
No, I
but,
say I
like,
didn't really like. Yeah.
it's, I mean, in the gaming space, like he was an influencer. He had millions of Twitch followers and stuff. Like he had hundreds upon thousands of people tuning in every time he has a stream.
But what's so big about because he has a following? Okay,
He has
I
a
guess.
following, which makes him in a way an influencer.
Okay.
Like the guy has a brand.
All right.
But like, so with a lot of like marketing places, they all they see is viewer count. They see the
Because
audience that
you
you
can,
have.
if you hold my product, if you can be a brand ambassador or endorse, not an endorser, like
You don't even need to endorse it.
Yeah, you just be the face of it, or you just promote it.
Yeah.
You will reach that. Like, say you have a 500,000 viewership, that product is seen by 500,000 people.
And they don't care about the person holding it. They care about it being shown.
Shown to the 500,000
Yeah.
people.
But with Ninja, for example, like he's not my kind of streamer. I don't watch his streams. He's just not that, like, I'm not into him. But like he's a streamer nonetheless. He definitely has something going for him if he has that kind of
Correct.
audience. But for some reason there was like this event, like it was a live streamed event, and then they got him to host it,
Okay.
and he bombed so hard, it just
Bombed how?
like, it was supposed to be a active dancing thing, so like they had electronic music playing and people would be like dancing to the music, and like the entire audience was just like stood still, and he was just like on stage dancing around that, hey everybody clap your hands, why don't I see anyone clapping? And it was
My
just
God. It's like a drunk uncle at a
it's-
wedding.
yeah, it's not even like funny to look at, it's just,
Painful.
it's not even like 2020 cringe compilation, it's just bad, it's like
Yeah, and to me, that's exactly the problem. So when you ask me what's an influencer, yes, an influencer has the ability to influence people. But in this day and time, as per what you say, a content creator does have the ability to be an influencer.
And
but
honestly-
who are they influencing?
honestly, I think as a person who is studying marketing right now, right, second law drop on that, I'm also studying marketing. I'm a student now.
I'm supporting
a-
him studying marketing, not financially though,
She
morally.
pays my fees.
No, I don't. Am I supposed to? We'll take it offline.
Oh, fuck.
But
Oh
yeah,
shit, that's LinkedIn speak. Take it offline. That means you're gonna fuck me up once we get off the camera.
probably.
We gotta wrap this up
Wrap
real
this-
soon. You gotta.
But yeah,
no, but
yeah.
as clearly, one of the things that a lot of brands are doing is they're just like Instagram DMing, emailing, fucking YouTube commenting now. Like every asshole with over like
A million
20,000
or- oh, yeah,
like
so-
followers on like whatever given platform,
Yeah.
and they just like, hey, I want you to do this shit. And the problem with that is that it extends to like just having Instagram followers or like TikTok followers, and these people, they don't create content. I mean technically they do, like they're the ones who
they
make
do.
they make shit like they dance on the platform, they do stupid little like vlog things, or like they have like the makeup things.
The makeup ones,
And
yeah.
I think that's where marketing at large, like especially for a lot of smaller companies, they cock it up, but it's not their fault, because a lot of people cock it up because it's just corporate speak. They have like zero understanding of their core audience. And so what happens is they don't get influencers, they get like just product reviewers, and they are taught that they are influencers.
Because it's totally based off the number of followers that
Yeah.
they have. Like how many followers? I'm not going to be denying, and I say that I don't follow any I hate to use the word influencers, any popular figures that are out there.
There was
I'm-
there was that guy, Uncle Raymond, on TikTok who was, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to be a hater or anything, because for some reason he had supporters, people who like,
It was funny watching his
for those who
videos.
aren't aware, Uncle Raymond is that fucking China uncle who, like, he would just stand in front
Uncle
of like
Raymond.
he would just like stand in front of MRT entrances and dance. He would do the
Oh,
same.
isn't Uncle
stupid-
Raymond the fried rice guy? The rice one?
That's
Isn't he Uncle Raymond?
another uncle. That's Uncle Roger.
Roger. Uncle Roger.
There you
Sorry,
go.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
Uncle Roger.
Raymond, oh, the bald guy that was just dancing.
The,
yeah,
the
yeah,
balding
yeah.
guy in his mid
Lord
40s
knows.
or some shit. I
Or
don't know.
more.
But like all he does is dance at like MRT stations, and
Eventually,
was
it just
all,
blew
like,
up. Yeah.
it was all good and fun. I'm not saying it's bad. He's not doing anything
It started
wrong.
off like just chill
It's
and
fine,
fun.
but
yeah.
then it became like he started to get traction. He started to get more and more followers. Then he started to get like sponsorships.
Sponsorships, yeah.
Then it was like even then, fine. Sure,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? You clearly found an audience, and good on him.
Yeah.
For like, he made content that worked.
True.
It's not easy in this day and age where everyone and their mother can create a free account, and to just break through that noise, that initial
Yes,
push, that
I
is the
agree.
hardest thing to do. But clearly he did, and it worked.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is, the fame and the fortune got to his silly little peanut head, and then he started a dating show.
I
And
didn't
then
know about this.
in
though.
that dating show, where it's like I think he like matchmakes random people. He
Okay.
matchmade like some 40-year-old woman with like a 16-year-old boy or something like that. And it was like,
this for real?
This is real. Like, this is real. But like the question is this real? what is happening? This guy just danced in front of like random people.
Do you see?
He was in
my,
the National Day parade for fuck's sake.
Yeah, that is my problem with not just social media, with these content creators. Like, I got nothing against y'all personally, but with these companies and like
It's just
this,
what do you bring to the table, really?
I just say it's either a good face or you just do something that just gain you enough numbers that people just flock to you. And mind you, these influencers, like in Singapore itself, influencers, I'm talking about maybe when we were still in primary school, a bit of secondary school, lower sec maybe, this like, so it's like more than a decade ago, where bloggers were a thing. The bloggers and blog shops were the first bunch of influencers of Singapore. And then a couple of them, like, of course, like you got Singapore Idol, like they joined a singing show, they became like Taufik Batisa and all that.
It used to be like
No,
a
he has
thing
a
where
name.
like reviewers actually genuinely reviewed things.
Yeah.
It's like, hey guys, I have product XYZ, and I'm gonna be using it. I'm gonna telling you like they take time. Like they use, like if it's a makeup thing or like a skincare thing, they use it for like a month and then they tell you the differences.
But now it's
before and
like
after.
you are one person giving, like, say, skincare for like 5, 10, 15 different brands just because people are watching you. Are you sure
And
things
they-
work on your face when your skin is already kind of flawless?
And they don't even like do it like, because whether it works or not, it doesn't matter, because they get like one sample of the product, they use it once and then that's it.
But apparently that is, and a lot of times they don't, that is why there's this trend of products that is being sent to these influencers and content creators, but these influencers call a PR box.
Oh god, yeah.
I can tell you it extends to the
that
gaming world, the fitness
that
world,
shit
clothing, fashion, makeup,
Over.
anything.
It is like like we go through like phases, I think, when it comes to like publicity and shit. Like before this, it was the age of affiliate marketing, and that one just it killed everyone, because it's just like, if your product had any link to any kind of genre, affiliate market, like here, like click the link in my thing and it's like exclusive to me, and then you'll get a discount and I'll get like $5,000. Multiply that by like your million subs or a million followers. That's how you get it. But with a lot of influencers now, it just seems so low effort now. It's like I have a TikTok live, and it's like, it's not even like shot on a tripod or anything. I'm not expecting fucking Spielberg level of production. I'm not expecting Star Wars from a TikTok. But it's like it's just them walking down the street with their hand and everything's so shaky, and like because they're on like data, so
And
like
that's
the
also
quality
because-
is like at 480p.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because they're just good looking people. That's it.
But honestly, the question then it's then who watches them?
A lot of people, their followers.
No. Clearly it's a lot, but it's like, is it like people genuinely interested in the product, like in the person?
I think they're
Or are
invested in just them. So anything that they do, they just blindly believe it will work.
So
My understanding, at least.
So every time an influencer comes up, there's always one person in my head that appears. Bella Porch on TikTok.
M to the B, M to the B.
What is up with that?
Please, we literally played Fall Guys yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Oh my god, yeah.
And there was
There's
a character unlocked for Bella
It's a
Porch.
skin. There's like
Yes.
outfits
Bella
for
Porch
Bella Porch.
made it.
It is impressive. I'm not discounting the fact that she has like a music video or something. She has like a
she
single out.
really sing a song and stuff.
Like, she seems okay, I guess. I have nothing against her personally. I'm just confused as to why. Because at the very least, Kim Kardashian has a sex tape.
That is so long gone.
I don't know, I gotta link back for our older viewers here, man.
No, come on, please. Kim Kardashian had the honor of wearing a Marilyn Monroe dress, which she kind of ripped during some event.
Her ass too fat. She has to break the internet, right?
But the thing is, like, yeah, okay, the Kardashians.
Ass so fat it broke Kanye West's mind.
Apparently, her clothing brand is doing very well, though.
She has a clothing brand?
Yeah, they call it the Skins or something.
Try a bit harder on the
But
name.
no, but apparently like people who actually use it genuinely, like the quality of it and stuff, like they say it's great and this and that. But like, of course, then you get influencers like, hey, if you can't afford this, here are the dupes. Like, you know, these are like alternatives.
Oh, dupes.
Dupes, yeah.
I thought dupes like Doofenshmirtz.
Oh.
Like here the dupes.
Or like DUPES dupes, which I thought these dupes are like kind of influencers growing up last time, like for makeup, for like certain products that I couldn't afford. These dupes were like a very big hack because they saved me a lot of money. But like now, like,
And then
oh,
now
people
you-
who show that the dupes themselves has like what, 500,000 followers.
And you kind of realize, I think now the biggest thing is that you realize that most of those products, they're available to dropship from like Chinese companies anyway.
China.
Like there was this what was it? Was it Supreme or some shit like with the big red boot that looked like a cartoon boot?
Is it Supreme or Superga?
Fucking one of those
One of
useless
those,
ass
yeah.
pieces. But it's like they're like, here's this super limited edition red boot. Can I find it anywhere? Then someone on TikTok like dropped the video like I think the very next day saying, oh, we found a company that makes them. You can order like 1,000 of these, but they're like $4 each or something. But you just have to order 1,000 of them. And then, but at the same time, I think Supreme was selling it for like what, $400 or something a pair. And then you could just get like, well, you just pay 4,000 and you have 100 pairs.
Then you just mark up and sell.
Yeah, which is
Drop
drop
shipping.
shipping. It's a shame we have missed out on all of those trends, like all the LinkedIn bros. We missed out on drop shipping in like the 2010s. We missed out on affiliate marketing. Now is the age of the AI video, man. AI content.
Are we gonna do like an AI thing one day, you know?
Oh, for sure. We gotta show Elon Musk what's up. Elon Musk, more like Elon.
Let's
Musk.
just not, because he already butchered his son's name. Let's not even go there. But I swear, if he actually goes to make it like I have to pay for Twitter, I would refuse to call it X no matter what. I've had Twitter since 2012, please. So it's like
I still read tweets and people like still refer to it as Twitter and
yeah.
tweets and shit.
yeah, because unless you are somebody who made an account once X was made, fuck you. But the rest of us have been using Twitter how it was, so we're not gonna call it X.
I was like, I had
But
like
he's
one of
gonna
the-
make it like to not just the verified you got to pay thing. Now it's like you want to
just
have an account.
pay to use X.
And I'm like, if that happens, thank you Twitter all this time. I may just end up like
Don't thank Twitter. Thank the users. Thank the actual content creators that give you the stuff that you wanted to watch.
the memes,
The memes,
the binds.
the vines,
Oh, Vine.
the Tic Tacs, just the good old laughs that you've had. The fan art, the fandoms,
Oh, don't get me started on fan art. Now AI can make fan arts. It's quite scary.
the porn, just the loads of porn on
Oh
Twitter.
yeah, Twitter helped me get into like help me view porn so much more easier after like Tumblr died a little bit.
Like after Tumblr died, which was another fantastic platform that's gone.
Ah,
Singapore may have restricted our internet by blocking places like Pornhub, RedTube. Insert your favorite porno site
Triple
here.
X hamster.
X Hamster.
Is it X or Triple X?
It's just X Hamster.
Oh my bad. I just know Triple X is
If
just
you have
like
a pet
pumpkin.
hamster and you want tips on how to take care of your pet, go on over to xhamster.com
Yeah.
for latest tips. Tips and tricks. Go over there.
Lots of tricks.
So many tricks.
Tricks with tentacles. But yeah, so the last thing, are we wrapping this up though?
Yeah, it was about time to wrap things up.
Well, my question is, if anybody were to ask you if you would you want to be a content creator in this day and time, an influencer? I know the answer would be yes, because you can literally make a livelihood, your entire funding.
I got to just jerk off in front of a camera and make like $3,000 a month. I'll
Why
happily
not?
do it.
Yeah. And if you can make even higher, then I can get to quit my job too.
Help us become even lazier than when what we already are by fucking reporting us on YouTube, I guess. So we can
Is that gonna help us?
no.
Oh,
so we can make better content so we don't get reported.
yeah.
You support the content you watch supports the way the internet grows. So if you watch influencers who don't do jack shit, then you're giving them money whether you like it or not. Even if you watch them to hate them, you're still
You're
watching.
giving them, yeah,
You're
true.
giving them watch time, you're giving them engagement, you're driving up the shit, and they're getting money that you aren't.
Yeah, and come on, man. I want to be invited to those events. But hey, at least I get to work them for now.
You get to work on events rather than attend events. What a sad story we live in.
Yeah,
It's almost like there isn't a war happening right now that just happened just a day ago or something.
Yeah, our sob stories matter a lot more because we're a bunch of narcissistic fools.
Who cares about those losers? What just happened?
I don't know if you're still recording. Your screen went.
Fuck it,
onto
we'll wrap it up on the audio
audio.
right side.
Thank you for watching Father from the Point. He's your co-host Faris.
End war, peace on
oh
earth.
come on! I literally introduced you. You never introduced me back.
Oh shit.
De-introduced me.
You have been fuck. What are we talking about? Oh right. Thank you for watching and listening. If you made it this far, thanks. As always, I have been your co-host Faris,
I just said that part.
and this has been my noisy shit co-host.
Anahiga. All you had to do was just say my name, man. I don't stop. But yes, thanks for watching. If it's still recording.
Oh god. Hey, subscribe so we can buy better shit.